funny.
Hey guys, it's Tiny Tom Logan back with another video for you. I'm going to apologise straight off the bat. I've recorded this video about 4 times. My brain is completely fried from lack of sleep because of the original launch of these cards. And B, for not bringing you this release earlier on in the day. Basically, the two 6970s from Powercolor didn't turn up till late yesterday. It was about 3 o'clock yesterday afternoon, and I just didn't have enough time to get everything done before the launch. So I've tested the cards today, and then I'm just making this video for all you guys out at YouTube, and then I'm actually going to be passing these over to my colleague Von Blade, who's going to be doing the full review for Overclock 3D later on in the week. Two cards. A lot of you have been asking in all the comments. Thank you to everyone for all the watches in the comments and the other videos. Now, I do want to say straight off the bat, yes, these are expensive as a pair. You are talking £550 to £600. So there is a heck of an outlay, and that is more expensive by a significant amount than a 580. But all you guys, I know, all you want to know is the performance. Most people don't even want to buy 2 of these cards. Most people just want to know what they can do. So let's have a look. Right, now listen carefully because these numbers are going to be confusing. And I wouldn't normally do sort of like reading out results, but to be quite honest with you, it's a lot easier than trying to show you the videos. 2, so Crossfire 6870s, that's the £170 cards, £180 cards. P-score and 3D Mark Vantage, it's 27,805. With a GPU score, so not taking into account the CPU, it was 28,912. A single 580 is 30,549 3D Mark points, with a GPU score of 25,833. Because obviously you get a better CPU score with the NVIDIA cards because the CPU isn't doing the physics, the card is. With the 6970s, see, even I'm getting confused, with 2 6970s in Crossfire, the P score is 32,040, but the GPU score is 35,342. So that puts the GPU of these pair of cards 10,000 3D Mark points above a single 580. So a massive margin there. But at the end of the day, we need to see how this pans out with frames per second in games and like real life gameplay. Now, basically, I don't want to rattle on too much about how we felt, because at the end of the day, we do know that we felt a little bit underwhelmed with the single card. So we're just going to go for performance and see what these cards can do when they're teamed up in pairs. So what I'm going to do is I've got good old Mr. Strawberry here, because to be quite honest with you, like I said, my brain is completely fried. I've made this video about 5 times. I am complete mush because I've only had about 2-3 hours sleep. So Mr. Strawberry's going to be playing the games for me. We'll do a benchmark on 3D Mark 11 and Alien vs Predator, but then we'll do some gamer settings on Crisis, just so that you can see the frame rates, and then we'll go on to Enthusiast with 8 times AA, which is the most that we can take these cards up to. Then we'll do some Metro gameplay. We might throw a few other games in there, just kind of to show you what's possible really. But at the end of the day, Crisis and Metro are the ones that are really going to stress the cards at the moment. Now, my thoughts on the Powercolor cards together. Obviously the price is quite high because of the price of the single cards as it was, but the performance when they're teamed up, the scaling is brilliant. Straubs was playing with this earlier on because I reset one of the levels on Crisis by mistake, so he was just running around and basically just trying to get me back to the same point that we were at. And to cut a long story short, there's not been too many occasions where I've actually seen Crisis over 100 frames per second in Gamer, but pretty much stable over 100 frames per second in Gamer. And the thing is even when you turn on all the bells and whistles and put it on enthusiast and stuff like that, the frame rates are still very high. But you're going to see that in a sec anyway when we start testing these. So definitely the scaling's there, and if you've got the money and you want ATI, then at the end of the day these aren't bad cards in the slightest. They weren't as good as we were expecting on their own. So without kind of rattling around too much, I'm going to let Straubs take over and show you some gameplay, and then we can just all sit there and at how high the frames a second are. But I need to be quiet because I know I'm going round and round in circles, and I'm going to nip off quick. And I really hope you guys enjoy the videos, the rest of the video rather, and the gameplay. And also in the comments, don't forget to say thanks to Straubs, because to be quite honest with you, I'm not capable of doing this today. Also, if this is the first video of mine that you found, please subscribe and comment and all that kind of stuff. And if the videos the adverts are annoying you, if you go to my channel, technically, because I think YouTube's playing up, there shouldn't be adverts on my channel. I have disabled them there, so that's just one to bear in mind. Anyway, footage. Right then guys, this is just some 3D Mark 11 footage just to show the benchmark, and then we're going to crack on to Mr. Strawberry playing Crisis and Metro. Going to do quite a lot of Crisis footage today, so if you haven't done already, press pause, let the video spin up into 1080p mode, and just let it sort of like, you know what I mean, buffer, so you can watch it all in 1080p mode. Right then guys, as you can see we've got a P score there for the pair of 6970s of 9,439 3D marks. And just for everyone on the Overclock 3D forums, slight hint about the Christmas competition. For all those of you that haven't got a clue what I'm going on about, you need to be keeping an eye out, because this is the first little hint of the competition that I'm going to be running, that I'm going to be releasing at the weekend. So yeah, all keep your eyes peeled. Anyway, Crisis gameplay time. Right then guys, this is just some brief footage with it in gamer mode. Just at 100 frames a second there briefly. Mr. Strawberry planning a fireworks display, but I think he may have killed the blokes too soon.
Yeah, still one alive.
You're going to have to do it again, mate.
Oh, look, it's gone.
Alright. Right, okay, that's pretty much every mine he's got. Now all he's got to do is get the helicopter. Can he do it? He needs his grenades ready. What's the helicopter? .92 frames a second. Dead helicopter. Right, that's enough of the childish fun. Let's move on to some enthusiast settings. Right then guys, this is Crisis completely maxed out, 8 times AA, because that's the most the cards can do on this. And with enthusiast textures and all that stuff, so pretty much we've turned up everything as much as we possibly can do. Right, as you can see, that it's dipping down. I've not seen it go below 50 frames a second yet. And don't. Oh, okay, I'll change that. It just did then. But what we need to remember is this is Crisis completely maxed out. Boom! Right then guys, so this doesn't turn into a 30-minute video, we're going to move on to some Metro footage now. Right then guys, we're on to Metro. Don't forget the frames per second at the top left hand corner of the screen, currently at 75 frames a second. That's more than twice what you'd expect with a single card. These new ATIs do actually seem very capable of playing this game, even with all the textures and stuff. But it's nice to see some really high frames per second there. Consistently staying above 60. I've seen a maximum of 85 there so far. I'm going to sign off at the end of this video, but it has been good to see quite how well these two cards, or these cards, do scale when paired up. I am really looking forward to seeing the newer versions of the Powercolor cards, the PCS for example, the LCS, the pre-overclocked ones. Basically they should bring a lot more to the table, so I'm really looking forward to working with those. But we're nearly at the end of this section now. Here's the end bit, so I'm going to say this is Tiny Tom Logan. And Mr. Strawberry, don't forget, out.